Okay, so we're here to talk about our collaborative vlogs, and we've got 4 of our group members here, obviously. The 5th had an interview. He was here earlier, but we had an unfortunate camera accident, so we're just going to include his answers along with ours and sort of add his discussionary, is that a word?
Yes, it can be.
Contributions. So, yeah, so we have a few questions like to discuss and answer for ourselves, and yeah. So the first one is what was our favorite part of making these videos?
To go down the line.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I think it was fun to work with you guys, especially, and like it was better than just like doing a written homework assignment or writing a paper or something like that. So I think it was learning and fun at the same time. I don't know.
I really liked the challenges. I thought they were a lot of fun, and it was, I don't know, it's fun to incorporate like a little more, I don't know, it's just fun into more of like a music education thing. So we still answered questions, we still were being like productive, I guess you could kind of say, but we still like had a lot of fun with it. And then, yeah, I also really liked working with you guys. I thought we had a really good group. And I definitely enjoyed, like, because I weren't really friends with you guys before. But now, like, we're really close. And I really liked that we, like, bonded, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Good homework.
Oh, also, just to mention, we are in the education building, so there are probably going to be people coming in, out, and around.
Yeah.
Like right now. That's happening.
So I would agree with Kennedy. I really enjoyed getting to know everyone. Like Sarah, I didn't know you two very well, so it was great to like get to know you better and everything. And I also loved learning about your like everybody's experiences in music, because like as a teacher, you know, or future teacher, you want to like come up with ideas, and like I loved hearing like the different traveling stories, because like my band didn't travel that much, so like hearing other people's experiences and like how they like view like their old teacher style and what their old teacher did and like what they hope to bring to their teaching style. I thought that was really beneficial.
So personally, I liked the surprise element of the videos, so I like never knew what was coming next with the challenges or like the extra little things that you guys added in your videos. And I also really enjoyed learning things that I would have never guessed about you guys. And I don't have any like specific examples because it literally happened every week. I was like, no way, that could not have happened. But I really enjoyed all like the little challenges and the little extra things that were thrown in, especially like what Bao did with editing. Some things that I definitely was not expecting at all.
That made it really funny.
And the humor element. Like I felt like we weren't super dry, and I'm not saying any of the other groups were, but it felt like we took it really seriously, and we made it the best that we could, and that was just my favorite part, is like the level that we did it at. It wasn't like we weren't messing around, you know? I really enjoyed that. So okay, so we have another question that directly relates to the last question, and that is, what is your least favorite part? And we can like just discuss this as a group.
Yeah, we could discuss it. I mean, obviously we're all really busy, so it's hard to like, you know, on top of all your other homework and studies, to like make a video and edit it for like a few hours in the day, and like getting it on time especially. Which was good that we got to pick like what days we thought we were least busy, but it still seemed like I was so busy on my day.
And when other people, like Bao edited most of the videos, so it was sort of like we were all at Bao's.
Or like we were all using the same camera. And
right,
so, like,
all using
if someone got late, then like that just set off
all
like
being edited
the
mostly by the same person. It was kind of difficult, but I mean, it was rewarding in the end.
Yeah,
and that was definitely something that we had to overcome every single week.
Yeah.
And so it kind of sucked, but we made it through.
Yeah,
we did.
Got a good final product out of it. So.
Yeah.
The worst part for me was when we had to do 2 videos in one day, because that was just like double the work that we had to do, and it was just too much to handle sometimes.
Yeah.
Or triple. Also triple videos. It's bad too. I had something else, but I forgot. Anyway, what would we change about this project, the process? Like, I think I asked the same question twice right in a row. That's fine. What would you change, like, for the for the project in your own classroom or just in general, or just...
I think it would have been cool to like interact with other groups.
Mhm.
Like you could on your own time like just watch their vlogs, and I watched a few people's, but we weren't like required to.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people didn't know. And I feel like you could get ideas from other people. Also, like you could, it'd be cool to like challenge other people.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Like-
thinking.
Like Bow's group challenges this group to do
Yeah.
this or something like that.
Yeah.
So
And
Did
it would
you-
be really
oh, sorry.
interesting to see like how they then like took like whatever challenge we gave them. Like
just like hearing
did.
more stories like other than like the 5
Exactly.
people in our group. So I think like
And then getting
a
to know
classroom
more people
size
better.
almost like
Yeah.
Right, if we watched videos like in class,
Yeah.
that'd be super cool. Like
And
if we
discuss
picked
it.
a different
Yeah.
video every day from like one. Also, did you guys see that somebody commented on one of our videos?
yeah, asking if we took like challenges.
Do you take challenges? We did not answer
Yeah.
this. We did not know the answer.
Yeah,
Wasn't
we
it
didn't know
like the
that.
one that we did together?
I'm not
It
sure
was like-
which one it was on, but I was like, this.
Did they like us that much that they wanted to watch
I
us?
don't know.
Apparently,
I don't
they
know,
were
but
like
I
they
did
like
not
commented
answer
on
that
one of the like
question.
what song is that challenge and like they're like, do you
so
take
You guys
cool.
take challenges. And
I didn't know that.
I don't know
That's
who this
awesome.
person is, so we should probably just like
Yeah.
leave that alone.
Yeah.
But for me, I think for this class, what 243, what I would have changed about it would be like not making it at the end of the year, because that's when
Yeah.
everyone is the busiest. And I thought that
Right.
this with the virtual ensemble like right on top of each other with the music lesson was like so much all
Yeah.
together at once.
Like from the beginning, even like the
Yeah.
SoundCloud portfolio stuff, that was so much in like
Yeah.
the beginning of the year. I don't know.
And I feel like it would have been better to like kind of, instead of having it so concentrated all at the end, to like space it out more throughout the entire semester. So you
Yeah.
could do like maybe every group does one vlog a week, and then I don't know, that could be like collaborative or individual thing, because I mean there are like lots of weeks in the semester, so everyone could have done it like twice.
Because like for the
Right.
first few weeks, we did like blog entries
Yeah.
and stuff, which like those readings were very helpful. But also like reading it and then like doing that activity on top of it or something like that. I
Yeah.
think it would definitely soak in better.
Right.
Because like sometimes it was just reading it to do the blog entry to get the
Mhm.
homework done, and like
Yeah.
kind of like just like that reading kind of got lost, I think,
Mm-hmm.
for me at least. Like I don't know. So like putting projects earlier in the weeks, I think like would space it out better, and like it wouldn't be so concentrated.
Because even though we had to make like videos every single week or once a week, it was still like if you make your vlog on Wednesday and the person on Tuesday is having problems getting their vlog done, then it becomes your problem for like 3 days after Wednesday. And so even though you're only supposed to worry about your vlog on that day, it becomes like a whole week affair, and then it just stresses you out like to no end because you don't want your video to be late.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it's like there are things that you like the guidelines you think they're going to be one way, like you think it's pretty cut and dry, this is how it's going to be, I'm only going to have to worry about this thing on one day, but then even though the guidelines sort of made it sound that way, it just ended up being
Yeah.
way more stressful than I could have ever
And
imagined.
then like we like pick the days like ahead of time, and it's like we were like looking at our schedules, but then like so much gets added at the
in.
end of the
That
year
you
that you
just end up
can't
being
expect.
busy.
That it's like there was like one Wednesday where I was sitting there like, no, I have this and this and this, but I need to get this done and like edit it, and it was just like, you know, it's a lot to like wrap your mind around when you have like things just thrown at you and you need to get them done too.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what sort of editing did you do to your videos? And I think that was mostly Bao. Did you edit your own
I
videos?
edited my own videos.
Yeah, I edited my videos too. But
Yeah.
mostly what Bao did was really nice work. I appreciated Bao's work because he did do a lot. He did his own video. Did he do your videos?
He did all of mine.
He
And
did most of
Kennedy's
mine, yeah.
videos. Yeah, so a lot of what Bao did, I know that he added in music for every video
Yeah.
and some little like blurbs with words. And I know
Zooming in on faces.
yeah, in my video with him, like the challenge, he added a hashtag sass every time I like said something to him that he didn't like.
Yeah.
But like personally, I did sort of the same things. I didn't have the same editing program as Bao did,
Neither
so
did I.
I didn't have like the face zoomy thing, which I thought was kind of weird at points. And I also couldn't like make the sound be one level and then another level at another point. You know, like I couldn't make it fade, but I could make it like either really loud or really soft at certain points. So it would sound really weird, and so I always felt super self-conscious about putting music in my videos because it was always really loud or really soft. So.
Yeah, we were just lucky to have him to know that because he like had a lot of knowledge about like advanced editing programs.
Right.
And like we didn't really get a lot of introduction to that in class, so
Yeah,
it was
we watched
kind of
those YouTube videos.
we watched
but that was
videos, but like if you really wanted a good quality
Yeah.
video, you like had to know a lot of stuff on your own. So
And,
like
like,
Bao knew that.
And I know some groups like didn't even bother.
Yeah, they didn't
editing
even edit,
because
so
they like
I mean,
didn't
don't
know
know
how
how.
to. So
Yeah.
I just think that like overall for me, learning to edit, it was like a great learning experience because
Same.
it wasn't something that I had done. So like now being able to say like I can roughly do it. Like it may not be like seamless and perfect, but I know like the idea behind it. It's nice to be able to have.
Yeah, and we're about to go do our virtual ensemble,
Yeah.
so we'll report back.
And like for me, I didn't end up editing any of my videos because Bao always did it for me. But I was always sitting there with him, watching him exactly what he did. So although I wasn't doing it, I knew like how the process could. So if I needed to do it on my own, I could.
Yeah.
And he was just a lot faster at it than me.
Yeah,
so.
it was a time crunch thing.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
He could sit there and like coach me at it, but I just kind of like watched him, and
Yeah.
it kind of like I learned it through that way.
Okay, so what was your overall reaction to this project? Just mean like how did you feel about it? What are your feelings towards this project? Like I know we sort of talked about our favorite part and our least favorite part,
Yeah.
but like overall, what do you see like the value of this project?
I think I really liked it. Like overall, I think it gave even like just doing the vlogs and the actual class itself gave us all like ideas to put in our own classroom. And now that we understand like the pressure of like getting all the assignments done, like we can like understand what what place they're gonna be in. So if that makes any sense. I don't
I really liked it, and I really thought that it gave us, because for all of our readings, we were just like reading about stuff, but this was actually like good because we were like hands-on working with it, so we know exactly how to go about it if we want to incorporate it into other classes or when we're teachers or anything like that. We really know how to like teach it because we know how to do it.
Yeah, I've got to say that like this overall project and like the class as a whole has definitely made me think about like what I want to do in my classroom one day. Like it's like I come from a school that didn't have like music technology programs, and there wasn't really much of that like advocated or anything. So knowing the like aspects of it and what can be done, I think is really helpful. Like going into like this career when technology is such a large aspect of life.
It was fun.
It was
It was
a lot of fun, and I don't think we're not even done with it yet, right?
No.
Bao hasn't posted his last video, so
No.
we're not technically done. The fun is still happening, and so, but yeah, overall, I think that's a pretty good end to
This discussion.
our discussion and to the project, sort of. Yeah, go team!
1, 2, 3, Oski
Bows!
Bows! Wait. 1, 2, 3, Oski Bows! Wait, I'm
We're really good at that. Oh,
1, 2, 3,
like that's
Oski Bows.
perfect.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, Oski Bows! You did it right.
Third time's a charm. So
Okay.
Yay. Okay.